Well, hello and welcome. If you are seeing this video, if you clicked on it for any reason and you're not even sure why, for those of you, you are a light worker. And for those of you who know you're a light worker, welcome. So, yes, I am Melissa L. Watkins, Evidential Medium and Master Instructor with Integrated Energy Therapy and developer and teacher of the Evidential Medium course. So, guys, life is crazy, right? And I know you're feeling it. I truly do, and which I really feel like I was called to come on and make this video just for you because it's been a lot. And in my monthly membership, I actually channeled the April monthly message from my guides, which is Sunaya from the Galactic Federation of Light, and then the actual light council came in. So big messages, and I just wanted to break them down for all of you. So if you wanted to see the actual channeling, I would invite you to head over to my website, link in the description box for my monthly membership. So, and all the replays for all the previous channelings are there, as well as all the other content. So, yeah. Yeah. And really, I really felt like, so this all started yesterday morning when This all started yesterday morning. In my morning meditation, I actually could feel my guide want to come in. She was very, she's always very, very urgent and anxious and excited, really excited. She's such a high vibrational frequency. She's so excited, and I could feel it. And I didn't want to get the message in my morning meditation. I actually wanted to do the channeling in my membership community. So I kind of put her off. But one of the things that I was brought to in my meditation, which I've been brought to before, is the light grid that surrounds the earth. And it is a light grid that I've always tapped into to send healing, to send support, to connect with other light workers. In this meditation, it was very interesting because what they brought me was not only can you send, but you can receive. So for those of you who are really going through it right now, like going into meditation and asking to connect into the light grid, whether you can see it in your mind's eye or not is not important. The intention to connect in is all that's needed. And I really feel like that is so, so important for those of you who feel like you're floundering, you feel like your life is really challenging right now, especially for those of you who are going through it maybe financially or you're going through it relationshiply, right? And I know that's not a word, but you know what I mean. It's because you've not been able to manifest what you need or gain the support or get the support that you need because your vibration has been so low. So, being in a vibrational universe where everything is about frequency, um, and Abraham through Esther Hicks really teaches this very well, right? So, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, please check out her channel, and also you can Google the emotional code chart, right? Showing the frequencies of your emotions, because your emotion is where you connect in. It's that there's the frequency, right? Your thoughts create your emotions create the frequency. So we're in a vibrational universe. And for those of you who've been really going through it, you've been being brought the challenges, you've been being brought the tests, you've been, we've been bringing, there's been so many things that have come up, and there's been so many things that maybe have fallen apart. You've had the tower moment, or you've had a tower moment revisited, or, in this Mercury retrograde that we're in currently, from April 1st to the 25th, like things are starting to like show up. And it's like, oh, I thought I was done with that. Like, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to feel about that anymore. Right. But that's why I feel like it's being brought up, because it is time to release it. It is time to raise your frequency through letting all of that stuff go. And you can't do that if you're still in the hurt, if you're still in the woulda, coulda, shoulda, if you're still in the resentment, if you're still in the powerlessness, why wasn't I good enough? What's wrong with me, right? Victimization. No, let that go, because anything recently that's been removed out of your life, or anything recently that's kind of coming up to be revisited, it really is to be let go. It wasn't serving you, and I know it hurts, and I know it stinks, and I wanted to use the other word that, yeah. I know it's hard. Sometimes when you are in a relationship or a situation that you can feel the other person's brokenness, you can maybe see where they're making not great choices and decisions, and it's like if they just tweaked their thought process or if they just went slightly in a different direction, everything would be different, and you can see that. You're the empath, right? You can feel it, but all you can do is guide and support. If they don't drink the water, right? If you've led the horse to the water and they don't drink it, that is on them, honey. That is not on you. And that's what I'm feeling right now. Many, many light workers are trying to really make things happen. And in a vibrational universe, that's not how it works. It's actually like Lao Tzu says, the art of allowing. You have to learn how to allow situations to be what they are, to know you can make your choices and decisions, but at the end of the day, you have to allow things to fall where they're going to fall. And this can be very scary because it's unknown where they're going to fall. It can be very, very terrifying to not be in control. So for some of you that are really, really struggling with that control piece, I would really encourage you to kind of look at, have you slipped into codependency, right? Do you need to also learn how to detach, leave people where they are? Again, you can lead them to the water, but if they don't drink it, that's on them. And that can be very, very hard. And it can take time to learn and practice. And that is our vibrational universe, learning how to allow things to unfold, make the choices and decisions that you can, and detach, disconnect, move away from things that do not honor you. Know that there's nothing wrong with you. And for many of you, you're holding on to some old programming from childhood or past lives that has made you feel like you don't deserve, has made you feel like you are not good enough, or the only way to achieve is to be perfect, right? Perfectionism. We have to start to really become self-aware of where we may fall in these stories, these old programs, and then learn to change it. And that is a process. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this is not the conversation I thought we would be having, because we are going to get to more of, the messages that were coming through, from my guides. So, if you resonated with that, I am sending you so much love and so many blessings. But we are in a vibrational frequency universe, and that was what was coming through in that message, was that for many of us who are afraid of any power outages or survival mode, anything where you have felt like you need to be a prepper or, um, you know, what do I do if I don't have communication? What do I do if the internet goes down, right? Yeah, some of this might happen. But what I was getting from my guides was, for many of us, it's going to everybody's experience will be different based on where you are vibrationally. So if you're holding a higher frequency, right? What you experience may not be as detrimental as those who are in the lower frequencies. So you ask, how do I hold a higher frequency, right? And that was the beautiful message that really came through, was that you don't have to stay in a higher frequency 100% of the time. We're not made for that. We still are encased in this 3D avatar, right? This human body. But as our DNA is being awakened and we are ascending, we are vibrationally raising our awareness and our consciousness. But we have to do our part, right? By letting go of those lower, denser frequencies, which is, jealousy and anger and grief and powerlessness and unworthiness. And I don't know if I said jealousy. And then it goes down to greed and lust, the really, really dense energies, shame, right? One of the ways that I've been teaching for years to really raise your frequency very fast, without a whole lot of, like, healing and, doing the shadow work. For those of you who've needed kind of that jump start into, letting go of a lot of this stuff, this dense energy you've been carrying, is literally getting into gratitude. Getting into gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrational frequencies. So if you are feeling gratitude every day, and so my teaching has been 12 things every day you're grateful for. 12 different things each day you're grateful for. Now, a year ago, I was saying 10 things, but for some reason, when I started talking this year about gratitude journaling, 12 came out. So I felt like, okay, we need a dozen, right? Spirit is bringing the number 12. So, yeah, 12 things every day that you're grateful for and feeling that gratitude wherever you are on that emotional code chart, wherever you are frequency wise, whether you know where that is or not, it's okay. If you're getting into gratitude every day, boom, you are shooting yourself up that chart, even if it's for that 10 or 15 minutes you're doing the journaling exercise, right? Because that's all that's required, that you get into the highest vibrational frequency you can each and every day for as long as you can hold it. So if you're someone that isn't a meditator, then just do the gratitude journal. If you're someone who is meditating, 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day, and you really do feel like you're in that high state for maybe half that time, then good on you. Congratulations. Awesome, right? Good stuff. I can't say that I'm there yet. I can say that on occasion I feel like I get there. But if you're using your gratitude journal, boom, you are raising your vibrational frequency and you are going to start to see things in your physical reality shift and change. You really are in a positive way. So for those of you who have had that financial dip because of negative energy impacting you or someone really taking from you, right? When they're taking their energy, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna impact you financially because if you don't have the energy to work or be on your game, right, there's gonna be some financial, um, fallout. For some of you who've really wanted high vibrational frequency people or your most compatible soulmate, this can help you get that. Because again, it's the art of allowing. It's allowing it to come into your experience. It's not about striving and driving to get it, right? So if you are doing this, when the scientists, send the rockets or turn on the kaleidoscope or do whatever they're going to do, right? It's okay. We're going to be protected, right? And where you are vibrationally in your frequency is going to be the experience that you have with that. And as a light worker, you're already up there. You came in at a higher frequency, right? It's just who you were at your core. And so now it's about, leading into that and also moving into where you are in manifestation and receiving what you came here to be, do, have, enjoy, create. Absolutely. Absolutely. So that was the beautiful message that came through that we are supported. We absolutely can choose where we fall in the experience, but not to be afraid, because to be afraid is where you will have a very negative impacted experience, and we don't want that. Nope, we don't want that. So, on April 8th, have the highest frequency, hold the highest frequency for as long as you can, even if it's just for the 5 or 10 minutes that you sit down with your cup of tea or your cup of coffee or your glass of water or any beverage you love that's not alcohol, and you get into gratitude. Easy, easy, easy peasy. All right. In this video, I did want to pull in who we can call on or who is going to be with us in this energy. And so I am going to pull some cards from Gray's. Interesting. I feel like that was a Freudian slip or a channeled slip. Interesting. So, no disrespect, Kyle. I don't know where that came from. Uh, but yes, we're gonna pull from your Gateway of the Light Activation Oracle. If you ever see this, I apologize. I'm not really sure where that came from. Um, interesting. Interesting. So, who can we call on in this energy to help us navigate these energies? Who will be with us? Whew. And you can always call on your own spirit team, guides, angels, and ascended masters. Absolutely. And also, we are going to get, oh, I love it. Yeah, look at that. The violet flame, the chamber of the violet flame, karmic release, radical transformation. That's what's happening, guys. That's what's happening. So after this solar eclipse, this total solar eclipse, which is on the back end of the lunar eclipse we had on March 25th, that gateway, that portal has been opened. You've walked through it. You've been in the energy of it. And there is going to be transformation in your life. So let's make it positive transformation by really allowing yourself to get into those high frequencies, getting into gratitude. Absolutely. All right, the chamber of the violet flame. Interesting. I think I just opened it up pretty much to the page. Oh, no, almost. Almost. I'm in the C's. Oh, there it is. All right, chamber of the violet flame. Look at this. So beautiful violet flame coming into the planet to support us. The violet flame is a spiritual retreat space that holds a powerful energy of transformation and transmutation. It can be visited in meditation and invoked through prayer and affirmation. Spiritually, it is seen within a chamber, often as a giant roaring flame and sometimes with silver and gold shining through it. When we connect with the violet flame, we're being given the opportunity to detach from lower vibrational experiences and turn darkness into light. There it is. There it is. I love that. Oh, I left my old glass. Usually I change the glasses. I didn't realize I had my glasses on. Oh, so all right, guys, you're getting the old. All right. Interesting. So many things happening in this video that I feel are very spiritually guided. Ultimately, this is a gateway of alchemy. Alchemy is the art of turning lead into gold. And so, from an energetic perspective, the violet flame is where we place all that is leaden and heavy in our life and turn it into a golden opportunity. So, he says to connect, visualize a fiery violet flame streaming down from the heavens and washing over your entire life. Set the intention that you are willing to transmute all fear and experience light once more. When you receive this card, know that the violet flame of transformation has been brought to you by your angels and guides. They're encouraging you to see that you are in a space of radical transformation. Transformation can be overwhelming, but know the hand of the divine is leading the way. All past trauma is now being cleared from your energy. Stay focused on releasing all the energies that are no longer serving you. The violet flame is here to transmute fear into love. If any fear is rising up inside now, know that it is simply a call for love. Call in the strongest form of love and know and allow those in your inner circle to support you through this transformational time. You are an alchemist with the capacity to take all the leaden aspects of your life and turn them into golden opportunities. You can align your life with the divine plan now and live in a more purposeful way. And that's what I was really, channeling last night was that the frequency of this universe is love. So getting into that frequency by literally dropping into your heart and allowing yourself to feel love for yourself, love for humanity, love for another person, but just letting that frequency, that emotion wash over you. And now doing it in the meditation and calling in the chamber of the violet flame. Because I do feel that one of the reasons you guys have had it so difficult recently is because your life is transforming in a major way because where you have been is not where you will be. You are stepping into higher states of consciousness. And it's uncomfortable and it's scary, but you're not doing it alone. If you call in the help. The other card that came out was the Temple of Truth. Yeah, throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. That's what you're being brought in this energy to help you to raise your frequency, because it's not about being silent anymore. It's not about playing small anymore. It's about stepping into who you came here to be. So, doing some throat chakra meditation work will clearing will really, really help. If you go into my healing and um, classes playlist, I believe there is a chakra clearing meditation on that playlist. Um, yeah, clear, cancel, delete any old energies that no longer serve you, any old feelings and thoughts that just are not part of your story anymore. It's time to let them go. And that's what this portal, this total solar eclipse is bringing you. Radical transformation in your life, and that's why you've been going through it for probably a week or more, and you're going to continue to go through it for a week or more after. But know that you're not alone, and know that you are supported, and know that all you have to do is sit quietly and call in the violet flame, call in your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters. Even if you're someone who's never done that before, even if you feel nothing, they are there. And the more you do it, the more you will start sensing. Whether you start experiencing seeing number patterns, whether you start experiencing signs and synchronicities, it's not coincidence. It's your spirit team joining up the dots, bringing to you that which is for you. You just have to believe to receive. And for those of you doing all of this, you're raising your frequency into your purpose. And for each and every one of you, that will look different, but it's needed. It's your time. Don't be afraid to ascend. Welcome. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. And for more information, please check out my website. I do have the Evidential Medium class coming at the end of the month for those of you who really want to step into connection to spirit. Whether you want to share it as an evidential medium or not, you will learn how to get in connection with your spirit team. And then whatever that relationship is totally up to you. But I will give you the foundation for wherever you are in the journey to take yourself to the next step. And my membership community. It's all there. Have a beautiful, beautiful summer, winter, wherever you are in the world. Talk soon.